Prepare for battle.
You shall not pass!
You'll have to do better than that.
Looks like Team Secret gotta step it up, and we're gonna step it up too, because the Russians showing us up, Liz is showing us up, so we're bringing you the Cowboy Cast the entire duration of the show.
We got some action here. We've got Team Secret for Liquid. We've seen some shit over the last. That really takes it.
I mean, who would have thought it? Secret and Liquid both in the lower bracket. Just looking at elimination right here. Team Secret getting themselves spanked left, right, and goddamn center by probably a Visage and a Dro this time. This is going to be a roll in from Tiger. Good connection on Anisha. This pony's being roused around. Now, can the Cowboy tame it? Looks like he'll be able to escape the pen and make his way back into the fair meadow.
Nah, he's going to get slowed down here, but he's just... Capture might be in some trouble.
Whoa! God damn!
Man's got to run. He's going to toss away the...
I don't think...
First bird there. Yeah,
I don't think he's tossing away. No, he gonna give it over, and I gotta say, I'm not really sure how Secret's gonna rustle this one up. They keep giving over kills to Liquid like this.
And this is the first blood here, but see if this actually has any sort.
Damn right, I mean, it's first of many. This lineup from Liquid, it is designed to go fast. It is Richard, and he's looking to gun for his opponent straight out the gate, right, with the Drow and the Visage.
I don't want to get any more hate mail from the Americans.
Oh, that's okay.
Making a poor attempt at their...
That's why I was covering you with the bad pronunciation of Visage. Alright, I got you, bug. Alright, let's get ready for this one, because now the panel, they said some words, and all that really matters with those words is that they said that Secret are going to lose. And as we know, Pycat, there's a special thing as old as time itself called the caster curse, which I accidentally done yesterday, apologies Secret, when I said that VP definitely wouldn't 2-0 them. So if we say that Liquid are going to 2-0 Secret, then we should get a third game. Wait, no, we won't get a third game. There we go.
Yes, and also the moon kind of tends to dictate depending on where the moon is, the person is born, or how the person is. They're all completely reasonable, logically things, and it does make sense.
Except flat earthism. Flat earthism doesn't make sense because you can see very clearly from the Dota world that it's a slanted world. Okay, it is flat, but it is not flat. Okay, it's like it slides upwards. Do you know that?
I was not really aware.
Now you are. Welcome to Dotaism. It's
the more you know.
I'm Poppy. He's creating his own little lane over here. Not really the matchup where you expect an Earth Spirit to struggle so much, but he's already been pressured pretty hard here.
Yeah, I mean, in that 1v1, that Omni sort of reigns the purification just can't really trade properly with the crit. Poppy might get the curve. Oh. Yep. Punch back.
He needs to get out. That's 2 hits.
Alright, you know, I take back what I said. Tiger gets level 2, uses it to his disadvantage. You know, he punts Poppy into the tower. But a smart move by Tiger there, biding his time, suffering through the... And kind of baiting Poppy into that mess. So
oh, now Tiger, he's warming up. Poppy was just a beginner. He's now starting to bat Timmerman under the towers. I mean, Omni not be there to offset it, but... The Timmerman already getting a bit bullied. Speaking of bullied, top lane, where Zai is going to be brought down. Have a large toss to get them away. Yapzor can't turn around and punish Mike at all.
Yeah, Zai is going to return. No cur from... Yeah, I think there may be a bit of... There's only mangoes on for dying, so he can soul rip Mickey, give him some health, but... Zai's going to come back here, and he's going to be a little bit happier at least. Having some extra XP from that thirst.
Probably not for long, though, as they're already trying to beat him in the face. Just the power of an Undying. And this is kind of the thing we've seen. I think it was insane the update when we saw him Undying. In the first few minutes, the impact he had made the pick worthwhile. But now, they go straight for Mike. They bring him low. One more tap will kill him off. And Sanian not really able to protect when he's on the other side of the fight.
Yeah, and this sort of, you know, for a brief moment there, the lane was sort of favorable for Liquid. But that's kind of it's kind of untrue since that Curry died, that they didn't have enough regions to send out to me. But actually,
I mean, he died for it, but
I think
feel like
Tiger
that
might
kill
have been
should
involved.
occur. Yeah.
I didn't see if Tiger was actually involved. That it does look like, yeah, I think Tiger was involved. Got some damage in there.
Yeah, he's going to assist to his name. His type of shenanigans is going to be involved in, so most likely. I mean, getting that kill on Nisha, but it's not really a hero we see get kills pre-6, right? Like, usually you pick Visage not because you're going to win the lane, it's what happens the moment you get your ultimate.
I mean, I think the matchup is pretty good for Visage against Leshrac throughout the game for at least like quite a large portion of it. Soul Assumption is such a strong, just way too high damage for Leshrac to deal with, you know, have the help from this. And you see Taiga, he's also, like, once again, what Liquid do generally when they pick this Timbersaw is they make Taiga free agent, allow him to rotate lanes and have impact.
Up to top. Sai, the blocks are coming in. It looks like he's going down again. Just in time for the runes. Like you said, that this is what they do. Last game we saw Boxy suffer a lot for it. Do we expect similar this time around, or do you think Boxy should be more capable of remaining independent in this game? Like, he's less likely to just hemorrhage death after death after death.
I mean, to be fair, Boxy didn't die. He just had that one death early on to the Magnus, and then at level 1 where he got screwed in the tower. Didn't really see that happen yet since Magnus Ors. In this lane, it's not really possible for this Timber to die that much. You could potentially struggle a little bit at level 4 just because the trolls are kind of strong, but level 5, you're pretty much just going to be able to without a care in the world. Already you can see that he doesn't really care about these record armor in the region. Way too high. No, he died past laning stage.
Yes, it was Zai's rotation, I think. It was the one that sealed the deal when he came down as the Underlord and jumped him under towers. This is a game where Zai could do similar, right? Like a Bloodseeker against a Timbersaw. It's a hero that can kill Boxy.
Yeah, exactly. For that Lotus Orb, you're kind of vulnerable. Even with the Lotus Orb, you are sort of vulnerable, but at the same time, you're going to do counter kills.
A little bit of pressure on the Timberman. Just trying to keep him uncomfortable so that Boxy can get past that awkward level 4 you were talking about. It's not like he's got anything else to do right now. If you look at the mid lane, Nisha, he's not going to feel comfortable in this lane by default now, considering Quakefer finally has the birds.
Yeah, he's just gonna be kind of okay though. He's kind of farming the jungle. You see Nisha's already top net for it. He's gonna run around here in the jungle a bit.
We'll pick on Insania there. It looked like he might have got away from that for a moment when he dodged the blood right, but as a result, it does mean Zai is not only getting that kill, he's going to be able to get his hands on the stack as well, which is a big one. Although it hurts a crap ton being the double Hellbear. Good lord.
Do you want to get some?
Well, in the end, and of course Yapsor has the Tranquil, so he'll heal up in due time. It's just a case of whether Yapsor can kind of match the pace that Tiger's already set, right? Like, in this game, it is a game of rotation. So speaking of that rotation, Tiger jumping in on the Puppy will secure the kill under the Omni Knight. Zimmerman, oh, is he gonna get the roots? He might. I mean, Tiger is gonna be brought low. One more hit might get him, but he's able to roll away just before they would have hit with the axes.
Yeah, and you can see up top, you see Miki is already 6, so this lane is going to be pretty high. If they can get on top of the Drow Ranger, of course, it can be fine, deal enough damage, then the Drow Ranger can't really just man fight you anymore, but he's just the one starting hitting you. Nisha, though, with the rotation, maxed out Edict. Very, very dead Drow Ranger.
Oh, this is always the moment when you think Leshrac feels a bit dirty. With the maxed out Diabolic Edict, it's so easy to clean up a kill, and they'll clean up a second. They're rolling from Tiger. Looks like he wants to be the third. Nietzsche's tanky enough to stand under the tower. He doesn't care. Tiger, however, should have.
1,000 of your kind have fallen.
Yeah, nice, very nice rotation from Nietzsche. He's gonna... The mid tower is obviously gonna take a pretty big beating here. Quakefer is quite low.
Quakefer, but we'll be able to get healed just in time. That should stop Nisha from killing Quakefer off there. So nicely done to make sure he doesn't give over a kill. Instead, he's going to turn around on Nisha as the double edict is ended. He's moving in with the Soul Assumption. It's not quite enough to kill him off, and he will lose one of the birds for his trouble. Meanwhile, top, look at this wrap.
Gonna have the reason.
Miki in trouble. Abba's going to be there. Toss follow-up as well. It's going to bring him low. They need 2 more hits. But Mike, now he's got the slow to the Yap so he can move away. They'll jump in. They will be able to clean him up, but Bo3 will find one in response. But Timmerman very low as well, able to move away. But look at this wrap. Insania, they're going to cut him off. They're going to force that battle trance out of him. There it is. He'll go straight, and he will be able to find a kill on Insania by the looks of it. He gets one more hit to the root. It'll be good. Just cleans him up with the double kill. But Timmerman now able to move away for the moment, but not quick enough as B0Xi stays on top of him with the slows. Will clean him up.
So he went for the build, going to the Morbid Mask. The Mask of Madness. Really sure what the build that he's gonna. I don't know. I wouldn't really hate seeing some sort of Manta build, potentially Diffusal, something like that. I think it could be nice. Just want to have something to get out of silence. Potentially, you might just rely on this Heavenly Grace to do that for you, but.
Definitely doesn't feel like a Battle Fury type game, right? Like Liquid's lineup is too fast for that.
I think the Battle Fury build is quite awkward. Or no.
Oh, Zai's looking pretty awkward.
Mike though is also looking pretty dead.
He is. They'll find Zai in response, or will they? He's running so fast because of that kill into the Drow. He gets under his tower, but Insania will chase in and kill him with a decay. Bigger kill definitely claimed by Secret though. Maybe if Liquid can convert this into a tower now with point for down here, it'll be worthwhile.
Yeah, Yasuo is waiting around here. Hard to initiate into these. Tanky the bird.
Definitely. Nisha just wants to try and secure the farm they were trying to get their hands on. Yep, so already halfway towards that blink dag at the 10-minute mark. It's not too bad for Secret.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's the real difference here, right? Like when you get that, your initiation compared to Tigers just becomes 10 times easier. And there's definitely squishy targets for Yapsor to jump upon.
Yeah, exactly. You were talking about the matchups between like these. There are a lot of like potentially rotations, right, from these fours. They have different timings though. Tiny is once he gets to that blink, he becomes so much stronger. Whereas Earth Spirits earlier on, it's easier to make a lot of these happen.
Yeah, it's that fight for independence, right? Tiny can independently find kills, while Earth Spirit always wants at least one to assist him as they're looking for killing him. But Timberman, Baltron's going to come out, the Blood Riot as well, Undying. Trying to stand his ground, he knows he's going to fall. As long as they get Timberman afterwards, it feels worthwhile. He actually is going to go down. At the same time, they do just about get the kill on Insania first, but once again, with Timberman dying in an awkward situation, courtesy of this Timber's involvement.
Yeah, I think the fact that you get that kill on the Undying, of course you're trading your position 1 for your 5, so it's definitely not a good trade for Secret. At the same time, there's a lot of heroes up top, and it's really not the worst thing that could happen there.
No, you say that, Kuiper, you got the tower and the bot as well, so they're definitely getting value elsewhere courtesy of this Visage, even if they have to respond with numbers. And of course, all the while this is occurring, the difference is going to start to appear between these cores. Like, if Timberman keeps dying like this, Mike could easily surpass it.
Yeah, Mike's already got 4 deaths though, but now he's going to be allowed to sit triangle area. He can stack both these camps if he wants to, and just sit here, just farm away. I really like what B0Xi's queuing up here. He's queuing up the Blade Mail. I think this is a really nice game for it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Great against the left track, can be very nice against Control.
Hello.
Good against the Bloodseeker.
And he'll stop from ever turning around. And he's going to get to it even quicker with that kill on the Yapsor. This is kind of the day and night comparison, right? Like, game 1, Mike, gold tier. B0Xi, let's not talk about it. Game 2, it's like they switch places. You already mentioned Drow and those 4 deaths trying to recover now, but B0Xi, 3-0-2 already. Now Drow now might be involved in a fight. Justice going to come out in a Bloodseeker. Molly shot through, a lot of damage from the Assumption, not enough to kill off Zai though. With Timbersaur's arrival, maybe. They cut the tree just before he can move across the Timber Chain. B0Xi stuck here with a Rupture. It will not stop them from cleaning up Zai though.
Yeah, Secret giving away a couple of kills here.
Under attack.
I think you want to split the map a bit against this lineup. Don't really want to take all these engagements right now. You're very tough to fight into. Undying Tombstone, the birds, level 6 on the Earth Spirit, Timber being very strong right now. It's not that easy for you to fight these guys right now.
The good news is they haven't got the double punishment, right? Like, if you figure how Liquid's lineup functions, they should be able to take a fight and then like find a tower, especially this Visage. But because Secret keeps fighting them on their side of the map, so far it is just kills they're getting. Still, kills you don't want to give over all the same. Top. Uh-oh. So, like, I dare you to press that ult again. They haven't got the damage to force it out of him. I don't think so, anyway. And Boxy getting a lot of work done with this armwood tree. Oh, not to force it out of him. And now with the smoke, they might try and turn. They want a squishy underside, though. An easy target to open up upon, and Insane is the one. He'll throw down the tombstone. Bloodright's going to come out. He sidesteps the stun, and they need to back away. It's quick for his down here. The zombies reveal everything as Boxy will chase in on the puppy. Zai forced to use the rupture in the Boxy to stop him from pursuing. He'll just Timber Chain back, be healed up, and they'll be happy with that reset. As once again, the Troll kind of involved in these awkward fights, while Mike is just alone in the jungle.
Yeah, I don't really like this by Secret. The one good thing I would say for them is now that Yapster, he's gonna pick up his blink, so they do at least buy time for this Tiny to get the blink. I think that could be sort of just the thing that they're waiting for. Get the Tiny to the blink, then they can start making these engagements, because when you have the Bloodright, when you have Tiny with the blink dagger, Omni Knight level 7, you got the maxed out purification, and Nisha is go as well. You're gonna be incredibly strong. But like you said, bringing Matoma Man to all these engagements where Miki is just sitting and farming, it's not really the situation.
Yeah, it's kind of forcing a situation where you might have to bring Matoma Man to the fight, but because of the uncomfortable nature of this early game for him, he might not have the necessary farm to frontline for you.
Are fortified.
Yeah, you gotta be careful as well. Showing too many heroes in the bottom lane at some point for Secret, the Roche, it's gonna be incredibly quick. The Visage with the Power Ranger, it doesn't take very long for
Dire's bottom tower
kill that man.
No, well, Matoma Man is going to need a little while before he's ready to kind of think about a Roche situation with Liquid. You mention it, and they straight away go in Pycat. It's like you're in their head.
Yeah, when you see all these heroes in the bottom lane for Grid, I think it's pretty, I would say, a sort of expected response. It's fairly simple for the Shroud Visage lineup to just go. Secret should be aware of this. I think they might be just a little bit too slow. The Bloodright is gonna hit some of these heroes. Bit of damage here.
But the Tombstone's already down. So they can't get in there. Rupture thrown out on the Tiger. Tiger does get the Magnetizer Silence off as well. The Moon on number Timberman. They'll force out the GA. They can just look to reset. But Yapsa with the jump in. Avatar's quick for although the Bloodright. He can't sidestep it in time. He will be brought down. Tiger also next to fall. The Magnetizer has done decent damage, but not enough. Mike has got that Aegis. That's going to be taken away from him very quickly. They'll get him the once, and Liquid, they have no way of stopping it from happening again, as Mike will attempt to TP out. It was a cute idea, but Nisha, he primes the stun to ensure that that TP never gets complete.
Yeah, and that was sort of... That might have actually been the best approach by Secret. I'm not sure if that was just sort of a fortunate turn of events, or if that was their plan all along to just bait them to do Roche, but I think it looked more like they're Roshing and then get in there. But all in all, it ends very well for Secret. The Tombstone is about to expire. They get Nisha in there. Yapsor's going in. They have all these spells that are easy to use. Nice block on the roll there initially from Zai onto Taiga. The Rupture, making him just a bit faster.
Top tower is under attack.
Gains from there.
Definitely favor Secret.
Most definitely. Now the 3k net worth lead for Secret. Boxy did get the TP off just before the tower went down. Roll through is going to be a whiff. Bloodright will zone them away. Liquid, a little bit split as they try and pursue this. They did get one zombie to Nisha. That's not enough. The roll in isn't going to connect either. Tiger gets hit up with the Rupture. Yapsel down with the Avatar. So on a free heroes. Tiger will be healed up though. But the jump in is there. Matuma Man with the DD in the battle trance. Look at on Insania. Will burst him down. And they find more is the real question. Boxy trying to escape to the south. The Timber Chain doesn't get into safety though. They're going to keep pursuing this. They know they can. The Ava is going to come out. Yapsel has the toss. The stun follow-up from Leshrac is good. And the double kill is secure for Nisha.
Yeah, and right now this good lineup is with just they pretty much hit everything that they need. Keep fighting constantly. Zai has the Veil. They have Omni Knight, like I said, now with the maxed out Heavenly Grace as well, and the maxed out heal.
And the Holy Lord.
Also ready to go with the Blink Dagger. And I also really like Matoma's build. I think this is definitely the way to get this Yasha into Fuso. It's gonna mean you're very strong and able to chase down some of these heroes. You can go into the Manta or the BKB as well.
Yeah, I think it's something we highlighted on previous days. Like, you really are not a fan of Battle Fury. You hate the idea, right? Because Troll, he has ways of farming already, and this hero is able to fight sooner than some of the other carries getting picked right now.
You also have multiple core. Your Bloodseeker is going to be able to scale into magic, and keep fighting. Your Leshrac is going to become very strong this game.
Rupture. That's a bigger pickup they can find at Bo3 down to half HP. Nisha, he's feeling pretty confident. He's a speed demon right now. Time to find UK in time. Just keeping up that pressure.
Whenever you find this faded brooch on,
life is
good. Like that. You know. Yeah, exactly. Life is good.
Yeah, and they had it come before him. I mean, come on. Bo3 got his hands on the Ironwood tree. They needed something in response. Although, I don't know. I think maybe Bo3's still the happier one in terms of neutral items. If Leshrac does get the Craggy Coat at tier 3, though, then we'll be looking at a Leshrac neutral game for sure.
Quakepa he's going to this AC. He's gonna hit this within the next 4 probably minutes unless they take a bad engagement.
Oh, gonna hit the stun on the Tiny. He tried to jump in with the blink to interrupt. The GA's gonna be forced out. Yapsaw down to half HP. A lot of damage being dealt here. They're gonna find a pick on the Insania first. Buyback's gonna come out. Yapsaw now in trouble. Will be burst through. Nisha running out of mana quickly. And if the slows connect, he's in trouble. The roll through. Off the mark from Tiger, just trying to keep him in the air. But Timmerman turning with the battle trance though. Bo3 healing up. The reactive armor working in his favor here. But Timmerman is dead. Bo3 will live. Poppy will be chased onto next, so they say no, bigger target. Tiger hit up by the Rupture, but the Magnetize, he min-maxes, make sure the rollout is perfectly timed to keep the Magnetize going. They'll find a pick-off on Desire. Nisha will also fall on Liquid. Looking to strike back and drag that net worth back down towards even. Still 4K to Secret, but now Liquid can get on the map, find those bounties, and probably bring that down to 2K.
Yeah, getting that battle trance off on the Timber target you can find.
Top tower
he has the blade mail, and he has, I think it was like 6 plus 38. I think it's like 44 armor. Pretty much not really dealing any damage. Before you have the Diffusal, you're not really gonna do all that much. If you have the Diffusal, I think that fight's completely different, because then the Timber just might go down to mana burn and everything.
It's Secret, like we said, they felt they had everything ready. They just wanted to run at them, but admittedly, they may be a little bit overconfident. You saw how much they prioritize vision in that triangle. Like, it's a respectable move, but it is a risky move to try to play into Liquid's triangle area this early in the game, right?
It is. It's hard to fight into the two. Also, that was the buyback on the Undying. Comes back into the fight, has some nice impact in those engagements.
Mike's beginning to bulk up a little bit now, which is getting more worrisome. It means he's not going to be the easiest pick off at the start as he's getting close to that Manta being complete. He's paced with the Timberman right now. He's going to go into the Bastion next, so he understands I just need a way of definitively controlling whoever I jump on, keeping them on the spot in front of him.
Yeah, I think the real thing here for Seek kind of figure out how to deal with this Timber. So potentially you can try to just ignore him fights, but he's gonna be in there with the blade mill. Gonna be tanking damage, dealing damage. So
Dire's courier has
Timber, I would say, is sort of the issue for Secret in this game. He's blade mill, even now with the mech going for those green.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, it's fair to say that with having this Omni Knight and having this whole lock on him, it's easier for Secret to go just more glass cannoning on these cores, right? Because the Omni Knight alone can allow even Nisha or Timberman to do some serious frontlining at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and Nisha is going for this. It feels like this is the way.
Radiant's top tower
in China,
yeah, we always reference China, right? But we rarely
exactly.
see it in EU.
Yeah, exactly. People usually go for bloods. I don't know, some sort of scalability, but shit is going straight up Ags. It's gonna have it right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
See if they can play off that power spike. They're in the area where things went wrong last time, but this time around, as you say, they got the Ags, they've got Diffu. They're a lot stronger.
Radiant's top tower
Liquid's
is under attack.
maybe not ready to try and defend this. They'll linger in the round, see if there's a mistake. Bo3 is TPing in, but the tower is already done.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, once the courier responds for Quake, but he is going to have that AC. Those are going to be very strong. When it comes to fighting, there's going to be a ton of physical damage with the Draw Ranger and the Visit. And you have the front line from Boxy now with the...
And look at the supports of Liquid as well. Nobody wants to die immediately. Like they... I mean, there's some heroes this feels good against, right? It's not just the fact there's a Bloodseeker that if he ruptures you, you can kill him. It's also you're against a Leshrac, but double blade mail. Oh, triple blade mail, because of course there's one on Boxy.
Have omniscience.
Yeah, it's very nice to have when you have all of this uncontrolled on Secret. It's gonna feel pretty good.
Whenever I see lineups start to pick up blade mails in mass like this, I always remember that infamous clip where a Cole charges up his Illuminate and 5 heroes with blade mail run in front of it.
I remember the old, the counter the Tinker strategy, you know, it only works once. So after that he buys the Yules, but you just all of a sudden pop up with 3 blade mails, you kill that Tinker.
What was the other class? Oh, the other one that would go relevant for this game is Bloodseeker. When you're a Centaur and you get ruptured and you just buy a blade mail and Stampede. We'll see how effective it is in this one though, because you know Nisha, because he has gone for this axe, it's gonna be a long time before he has any magic immunity. It could get scary.
It does get very tanky though. He went for the strength talent. He has the essence ring with the heavenly grace. I think he's at some almost 3k HP, and he's also got the Yules to protect himself.
Oh, look at that fountain. Boxy, blade mail goes off. But it's too late. It's gone. Quick pick from Secret. With that DD, look at Matsuma Man. No hesitation into the high ground.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, that's the perfect target to find. Boxy doesn't even have a buyback here, and they managed to force up the glyph.
Tombstone is down. So Man needs to be a little bit careful about this. They're going to bat Nisha away before he can do some serious damage with the Diabolic Edict. And it looks like they have repelled the forces of Secret for now.
Yeah, I think you're very happy with this. Brought the tower down to 40% HP, roughly 35, 40.
For the twins.
And you managed to kill the Timber as well.
Yeah, it's also the funny situation, right? Like, as Liquid, they got corrals back into their base. It means you can not only get the bounties, get some wards down, and kind of prep for the next Roche, which will spawn in 20 seconds.
Puppy's going for this 4-staff here. Got the Holy Locket, and he's going for 4-staff. I think it's a really nice pickup in this. Help out your course. Someone gets silence, they're in the vicinity of these birds, you can help them out, push them away from the chakram. Of course, you can also offensively, you know, rupture. A lot of value on this item.
No sorceries avail.
Classic gimmick build. Everyone build 4 stuff. We got a Bloodseeker.
What's up? There's an AC on Visage.
I don't want to reveal anything yet. Nisha, very tanky. The Heavenly Grace is about to run out. They go straight in though. Sania, he snuck that ward. They know about it though. They will de-ward it instantly. Boxy isn't that close. He's actually up, or downriver rather, on the creep wave right now. Tombstone is going to be committed. This will be very obvious to Secret that it must be below half HP. Bloodright is going to scout it out. Birds have used the stun. Nisha looks to be a bit raw. It's going to be there. GA comes out. Damage being done. Troll down to half HP already. Rupture thrown out. Avalanche toss on the target to keep him in the spot. He'll turn and fight. But Superman uses the battle trance on him. But on the other side, Nisha being brought low. Jump on Mike. Silence forced up to the high ground. Able to TP out to safety. In the meantime, Nisha now being burst through and brought low. Can they finish him off though? Toss away. Yapsor trying to save him. We'll get him up to the high ground with the purification to heal him up. But in the meantime, Zai will die. As Mike, he didn't TP too far away. He TP's close enough that he can return and now secure his second life, as the Aegis is in the hands of Liquid.
Yeah, he actually just cancelled the port. It's a very wise decision by Mickey there. Not go back to base. He comes back. Bloodseeker was up there. He was separated all alone. And it's very easy for Mickey to just finish him off. They did use a buyback on the Earth Spirit, but you secure the Roche. It's gonna be Aegis and Chi. Most likely this tier 2.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mike is going to be very happy that he didn't finish the Manta, right? Because that was the difference. I think he pivoted at the end before
Radiant's middle
deciding to actually pick up the ultimate orb. Gave him that extra mobility to actually get out of the jam. And now Liquid, I mean, it's a 7k net worth lead for Secret, but Aegis and Cheese in the hands of these heroes can do a lot. Toss back. Mike indeed, trying to get through that first life. We'll lose it to the Bloodright. Tiger in trouble, will be brought down. Rupture being thrown out. Boxer trying to stand his ground. He is still silenced up. Mike forced up the way for the moment, but Troll chasing in. No battle trance for 10 seconds. If they burst him quickly, this could be good, but they're staying on top. Matuma with a mischance means that you can't return far. They will find Zai, but now Matuma with the BKB, he's got the battle trance available. He can chase in Mike. He sees his target, he focuses his sights, and he moves straight on top of him with the battle trance activated. The avalanche control as well. They'll be able to find him. Quickfoot does get a double kill as he snipes down Nisha on the side, and now Matuma turned around upon. The stun control is good, but the Heavenly Grace is protecting him. There's too much damage. Quickfoot gets himself the triple kill. He's still looking for more with the Soul Assumption. He's got it pumped and ready, and Puppy nowhere to run and hide. Purification will buy him some more time, but Boxy will claim his life.
Tomaman's BKB just came in time to be able to chase down Mika there. Look at the damage from Visage in this fight. 7.3k done by Visage. That's half the damage on the Liquid side. I think he used some I don't know if that was like 6, 7 soul assumptions, all max damage.
It's ridiculous. It's something you sometimes forget about, right? That talent with the 2 targets, but it's no joke. I mean, it was just, he was left alone the whole time. We talked about this fixation between the troll and the drow. It seems almost too easy to forget about the Visage in those situations, but Koikfa definitely setting us a reminder.
They did have to use both the cheese and the Aegis though, so yes. When they come back, it's not going to be as easy since Mickey is still quite far away from his BKB and Matu now has a BKB. He chose to go for the BKB over the Basher. Just the Basher, it's not really going to let you fight. All these blade mails are kind of ruining your life. The stuns and the... I don't know, just a lot of these messy spells for the Troll Warlord. You have to worry about the silence too.
Yeah, you know, we see it's very clear cut for him, right? If he can get on top of Mike, even if you get on top then there's a Hurricane Pike, the miss chance is screwing Mike over pretty hard right now. It's just kind of their goal, is the Superman needs to run in like a wild beast. Although it didn't end beautifully for him in that last fight, it does give him kind of a clear purpose when engaging Liquid.
Haste!
Yeah, you want to just get on top of the Dark Ranger. Boxy here.
I think we saw similar last time they got into Liquid's base. So this time Boxy is tanky enough to move away. We'll just immediately go for the TP on the high ground. And Nisha is too paranoid. They don't have vision up there.
He doesn't want to run into the drops in some rolling boulder or whatever. Die pretty much immediately, and that's the craggy coat. And we'll see if they actually put it on Nisha, because I might also be kind of happy with this Essence Ring. Double damage top.
Radiant are
They've bottled it on Matumba, man. They're going to look to try and break the base now. Boxy this time, if he steps up, he might be dead. Toss back from Yapsor, stun. It is going to be dodged out by the Yules, and Koikfa is income. And Boxy able to move away and out the blood right, but they see Koikfa, they jump on it. BKB forced out, but they did rupture him up. He'll go for the TP out and away. Matumba man has no way of stopping that. They did use the GA as well. They need at least something out of this. Insania might be the kill. That's not a good one. And the rolling Tiger looking to reinitiate here. Boxy can't through him as well. Yes, you get rid of Insania, but also going to be surprised. The Battle Trance is going to come out. Will allow them to clear up Tiger. They do lose Yapsor instead. And in the meantime, Boxy will be felled outside his base. With that exchange, Secret now have a way to enter the base and try and do some serious damage here. The glyph is available again, though, so not sure if you can continue this. Looks like
without the glyph, there's gonna be edict. This should be at least side here.
Yeah, Koikfa doesn't have birds. It just for 10 seconds, so without the familiars.
No buyback on any hero for Liquid right now.
It's not too surprising, right? They need every item they can get. They're now 8k behind Secret.
Middle barracks are under attack.
You have to fight them. The way that Secret are playing this, if you try to buy more time, you are gonna have a repeat of this, a lost lane.
Yeah, Secret's lineup is now completely online. Their sort of timings that are necessary are the Greaves on Zai. Poppy has reached, got the 4 staff so he can save. Also now Nisha with the axe. Yapsor ready. Force. Troll with the BKB. Everything they need to fight and take these engagements is...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And when you think about what Liquid still need, probably 2 more items on Mike to feel comfortable at this stage if you really want this Drow to carry these fights, which puts a overwhelming pressure on Koikfa to still be the pace setter. He's trying to do that by going towards his Ags next, but one way to go.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that the Ags is need in this game. I think potentially getting a Nullifier or even a Scythe that could definitely help the team. Of course, it's going to be nice to have that additional bird. It's just going to be some more damage, but still have some issues with the GA here.
No, definitely. And Mike, he wants to go for his butterfly, but I'm curious because Matsuma Man's probably going to start getting components first unless he saves to outright buy the MKB. If Mike does change to a different item, like where do you go in this game if you're the Drow? Are you thinking someone like maybe an E-Blade type build so the Troll can't hit into you? I know we sometimes see that on Drows. Then again, you are against the Leshrac in this game.
It's difficult to itemize. Potentially getting an MKB of your own or even a Skadi or something could be nice. Butterfly, of course, is just gonna... If they ever do win an engagement, they die very, very quickly for Secret, but...
Dire are scanning.
tough one. How did they find this kill? Pretty good. It's just too fast. 455 movement speed here. Good luck with that. Which should just back up. Eyes will start to turn to Roche, which is could respawn in just a minute at a time. And then, you know, Secret, as it currently stands, they posture better. Timber forced to use Yules. Smoke's coming from Liquid. They're trying to reinforce this fight. Boxy did a lot of damage on Nisha. He will force out the button on the GA as well. Damage on the Yaxel. Has the Yules to dodge out. This Soul Sum's coming through. Mike stands on the high ground, full enforced into Puppey. We'll run him down, but Timmerman with the BKB is able to TP away, but not the right time for Secret to lose a fight like this. Liquid can now posture around that pit with Roche potentially coming up in 20 seconds. Liquid may have just found themselves a pretty damn good lifeline.
Yeah, they're also right outside the base. There's a glyph for Secret, and you have your Leshrac. The lightning is doing this with blood right.
Bye back. A lot of damage done to the tower. But we'll get stunned up. They don't bring it down though. Nisha now in trouble, needs to be careful. They're bursting through quickly, able to get away. Barely though. They still lose the tower. They do not even kill the birds. Now their racks are in peril. No easy way to stop this either. Strau is fairly tanky at this stage. The glyph is good enough. That's what they wanted. Liquid can now back up, maybe think about Roche, but it's going to be another minute until it's up.
I'm gonna just linger. There was not really any way for Secret to start engaging. So you don't really want to go in.
A nice move by Tiger to secure those bot runes, which is what Nisha's trying to do as well.
Bounty.
Now, luckily for Nisha, it's still 30 seconds till Roche spawns, so it's not like he's going to be out of position and there's going to be a quick Roche sneak. And this will be obvious to Secret, as Mike did just show bot. The question is, if you're Secret, is it smoke time? Because you don't want to necessarily risk Liquid sneaking past you. And the answer is yes. Poppy has the smoke on the way. This one is. What does Liquid do in response to this? Like, do you anticipate this smoke and back up? Can you afford to with Roche potential on the line?
Tough spot to be in.
Oh no. Tiger. Not only the haste, they might give away the Earth Spirit as well. He's in trouble. The Avalanche controlling him up. The Strax damage too much. Buyback coming out from Tiger. Nisha is being stunned up, but they'll be able to force stuff into safety. Get the buyback out of the Earth Spirit and really costs you nothing. Comfortable situation for Liquid as well, because that is really their primary initiator now without buyback.
Yeah, and also his are now sort of more of a distant.
It's a little bit worrisome. I mean, now Secret, that's what they wanted to wait for. Now they got a pick gifted to them the way they did. They will smoke up. The scan is going to hit. It's just Boxy though. And this should be really obvious considering he just dragged the creep wave to the pit for no reason. So they're not going to fall for the bait. Instead, the wide wrap is going to come out towards Timmerman's location. That will put them very close to Mike. Unknowingly, in fact. Ooh. Okay, now that might be the item that lets Boxy or Tiger live in these engagements. To have Kama has just dropped to Liquid. Pretty damn good one to find.
Could be very nice for either one. Miki also going for the Daedalus instead of the Butterfly. More damage.
Respectable. Roll in. Tiger did not want to commit the Remnant. Saw that the Nisha was protected. It seemed like a bad idea. Oh, see what the damage. Tossed across. He's got the Yules, but no chance to use it just yet. It's going to be healed up by the Undying, rolling from Tiger. Zai forced to actually throw out that Rupture on the Tiger. Nisha with the BKB now, being hindered by Mike. Down to half HP, but moving fast enough away. Puppey forced into GA. They will find the dieback on the Tiger. Now the Battle Trance, but Timmerman chasing in with the Magic Immunity, but blocked in. Insania. Make sure he cannot stick on top of the Undying. Now Undying slowing down Nisha. Controlling with Timmerman. He's going to be brought down. The Tombstone is still standing, and now no easy way for Nisha to fight. Puppey's going to fall to Foxy. Zai as well. Nisha dead. Everyone but Yapsaw down. Roche will be going the way of Liquid, and there is nothing that Secret can do about it.
Fight with the BKB. Don't really have anything for this Straw one, but Silverman is already committed to BKB in this ult. He's not the one hitting this Straw Ranger. then this Drow Ranger is completely unchecked. You cannot deal with this hero if you don't have the troll to be on top of him. Now there's gonna be...
Good
I'm
lord.
gonna give the axe to Visage. I actually thought they would give it to the Drow Ranger, but they're just gonna give it to Koikba, so he's gonna be able to just buy another item. Whatever he wants now with 5k gold.
Oh, look. Oh no, he didn't get it! He didn't get the kill! It was a smart idea from Yapzor, but that's going to cost him dearly. He does not have buyback. He's about to come his way. He was just 5 gold short, so he will be able to buy back here if need be. But you can guarantee Liquid are going to try and drain Secret's coffers dry here. When you're a drow and a Visage in the face like this.
They want to force buybacks. There's no flip.
No, there isn't. They're hitting on the tier 4s. One buyback coming out. That's the one they wanted. They're just going to back up for the moment, as it's not long until Secret's heroes will respawn. But look at the shift. Look, think about that. Where were we before that big fight, just before the Roche? I believe Secret, they had a few thousand gold net worth lead. Now 9,000 up for Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is the Axe from the Roche, right?
Yeah.
The Axe Blessing, it's like 6k something. So it should be about a 2k advantage now for Liquid. If you count the Axe. But yeah, a very big swing for Liquid. Also in terms of just where they are in the game right now, they're gonna feel so much better. They have this Drow Ranger. He's starting to become I mean, he's pretty much the strongest hero in the game now. The Visage, sure, he got the Axe, and now he even has a Sight Device, so it's getting any easier.
Top tower is under attack.
That's the thing, right? It's Nisha's starting to struggle in these fights while Quickfoot just continues to scale. And now with double big item pickup, like the impact of this bird is going to be felt.
I think the way you have to take these fights now, unfortunately, Drow has the Aegis, so it's going to become even tougher for you now. Have to get on top of this Drow Ranger. You want to take these fights, you want to be able to win them. Have to get on top of the Drow Ranger. Cole has to be fighting this hero.
Instead, they're going for Tiger. Find him out and about. Insania is nearby. They are converging towards Secret's location, but the rupture around Insania might just signal that Liquid need to get out. Just lose the supports, that's going to be fine. Because then they can just wait for him to come back up, and they are definitely going to lose Insania. Quickfoot, he's okay. That was, yeah, he'll BK. Oh no. If he gets bashed, nice control with the birds. Forced out the battle trance as well, but Timmerman really wanted that first hit, but didn't want to use the Minotaur Horn to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of strange. I think he didn't really think about the Minotaur Horn. He's like, I don't want to commit to be fine with using the ult, but you pop that Minotaur Horn, potentially you get that thing. Belt prison now for Liquid. Visage.
I'm thinking so. Like, the Enchant Quiver isn't bad, right? But just think about the damage he's been putting out with that Soul Assumption.
Or they could just wait until Drow hits 25, give it to her.
That's true.
The memes can have the... What is it like? Oh, this is going to be like some 6, 7, 8 second cooldown.
And you can more or less perma-gust people. Yeah, seems reasonable. Although the Gust's not the biggest deal in this game with the Magic Community, the Heavenly Grace, everything. But yeah, each little piece, I'd imagine it is going to be Quickfoot though. Or maybe, no, it's Tiger. Okay, I was going to say that's maybe the other one. It's now 3.2 second cooldown on the roll-in, allows him to just keep on hunting. Zai, they clip on to him in the slows. He's in trouble. Hexstar forced up to get him away. Tiger able to roll out after he forced the initiation, the BKB and the GA out of Secret. And Zai is still not out of harm's way. They're going to chase him. The stun on the boxy is good, but not good enough. 69 seconds is too long for Zai. He will buy back straight away, but the BKB run and Miki's found a bigger target. Nisha being slowed up. They used to buy some time, but Quickfoot now in. Matumbaman with the BKB forced to stand and fight. They'll eat the cheese. Quickfoot able to move away for the moment. The BKBs will run along enough for him to escape. Matumbaman, with his Magic Community now gone, needs to run. They'll find a pick on the Tiger, but it will cost them Nisha, and it might cost them more. Matumbaman now going to be ran down and killed off. He's low. Bound Charge buys a little bit more time, but there is no way this is sustain. Nisha now trying to turn around and fight him, but he might die before the rest of them. Mike brought low, forced off into the mess, will lose the Aegis. They have lost Quickfoot along with Insania, which means Mike should be dead here. They hold Secret. It cost them dearly. Big buybacks coming out, but Tumma, Nisha, and Zai having to commit theirs, but they do repel the forces of Liquid.
There is no buyback right now. 70 gold. Oh, it's actually worked. Do you actually get the additional GPM bonus from the Philosopher's Stone?
I believe so, unless they recently patched it.
Yeah, then it's a very nice move for Liquid there, making sure the Visage is going to have the buyback before the base.
Yeah, you can
But
see
it cost them a lot. Also, Matuma once again, sort of seemingly to the Minotaur horn there. I'm not sure it would save him. It might have put him just dealing enough damage that they weren't forced to buy back, but still, you can see Liquid, they are very strong right now.
So they can do this. Jay's coming off cooldown 20 seconds. Roll in from Tiger. Forces out the BKB. They're going to TP away. They're happy with that. They get the 2 big buybacks. Zai able to get out. Puppey might not be so lucky. Actually, it looks like he... Oh, no, Bo3. He just about sees him for the Yules. They will at least find Puppey. But considering the buybacks you just committed and considering Puppey still has buyback himself, Liquid are not happy.
No, I think you're very happy now. Things turned out this way. Now the game is sort of at a dead even-ish position. You're gonna have to buy back probably on Puppey here. There's gonna be a push, but you have your GA, you have all your spells ready for secret, and well, buyback status. We've got Timber and we've got Omni.
Looking pretty dry is what I'm hearing there. Mind you, Foxy's been doing a lot in these latter fights the way he's been scaling. So it could be a critical buyback. Jumping pretty quick from Tiger is going to cost him his life. They get the buyback out of the Omni Knight, but they need to get out now. Rupture's on the Quake-Bot. Gus turnaround, though. Going to force Nisha back. Side down to half HP already. The Illusion's doing a decent amount of damage. The stun control is good on the Foxy. He's just going to frontline so his team can get out. Control in, though. Trying to make it BKB to get him away. GA used Matuma Man chasing him with the Battle Trance on the Quake-Bot. But the Yule control is good. The Magic Community is no longer there. And now Matuma Man is going to be turned around upon and brought down. One more hit is needed. The Soul Assumption will finish him off. Miki coming down to the face of Nisha will be burst down. The toss control from Yapzor on the Quake-Bot is not good enough. They'll turn on Nisha. He's able to TP out, but Yapzor is done. Next up, he done his part. He at least got the Disco Pony out, but they are trolled down and fighting form. The good news is with the Drow dead, it might be hard for Liquid to try and push in and exploit this.
Yeah, I think the... Kind of nice for you there, that trade. I think the Troll is not as valuable as back at this point. Thing that Nisha actually ported out there. I'm not sure if he thought that the side was just going to come up. Maybe it was. Maybe he would have died. But yeah, he gets out, and now they have the Leshrac is alive. He's sort of the driving force of this team. The big bad Disco Pony at this point.
Yeah, it was a safe choice, right? Nisha sees his situation in this game. Maybe they also feel like, okay, if we just stalemate this, we go a little bit longer, yeah, our Troll is just going to get more and more formidable. Like, once he gets MKB, maybe tank down further down the line, he shouldn't really ever die, even in awkward engagements like that.
Look at this Leshrac. He's got the Timeless Relic, the Shiva Axe, Lightning Storm damage with extra slow. Man is dealing some serious damage in these engagements.
He's a goddamn stallion is what he is.
Dire are scanning.
See if he can continue to dictate the flow of these fights, though. It's Quake-Bot. He's still got some wiggle room for some scaling, and he's definitely had equal impact to Nisha in these fights so far.
Yeah, if you look at the net worth, though, it's kind of funny how the Leshrac is 4k ahead, despite the Visage actually getting that Axe Blessing drop from Roche.
That is true, actually. The more I think about it, like, Nisha... You remember last game where we talked about usually, you know, he hasn't had the best games recently, he hasn't maybe been set up for success. I mean, this game, having the net worth lead by a substantial amount, you compare it to Matuma Man, who is 10,000 gold behind his comrade in arms here.
Yeah, Nisha, he's just like, he's tired of not having great games. I'm okay, you know, I'm done. Give me Lesh. I will show you how it's done.
I'll disco the crap out of these people. And he's almost got the Axe Blessing head towards the Octarine next. But I think there's going to be a big fight before he even gets to that stage. Liquid have smoked up. Bo3 is shown on one lane, so Secret aren't going to be completely paranoid. But they have to be suspicious.
And buybacks are going to come back in 40-ish for Secret. The important ones, of course, Troll and the Leshrac. Whereas Straw Ranger's buyback and Visages, they have quite a bit longer.
Yep, a whole minute longer. The only ones with buyback right now, the Pos Force, Spirit, and Tiny. Now, of course, both these heroes have had big impact in these fights. Like I said, it's not the true King Cores here that are going to dictate the flow of these fights.
Yeah, Secret should look to take a fight in sort of minute and a half if you want to start thinking about this engagement. You know, when you have like 30, 40, 50 seconds left on your buyback. That way you can take these engagements. Hopefully, you know, fight you can buy back, the enemy can't. Could potentially win the Roche.
Well, that's the thing. You're Liquid. You know how to do some basic maths, I hope. I don't know if you wait around or if you just try and force the Roche engagement in a situation where both teams could be left without buyback.
There's a Daedalus on mid gate.
It's going to be fast.
4 birds on Koiba.
Good lord. I don't think Secret are quick enough. They're not quick enough. Oh my, this is going to be painful. Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, and another Ags. And Tiger gets the Ags this time, so you already know what's coming with Superman. If he tries to hone in on a target, Tiger will just swoop in, Remnant one of the two, and send him away.
Yeah, you just kind of underestimating just how much damage. I think it was like 6, 7, 8 seconds.
It was absurd. It is the correct response. Jump in by Bo3. Timberchain! Hello. Where are you going? Now imagine if you got the rupture out as he was starting that. You'd have a smile on your face. Instead, Zai got a panic look on his face. He'll throw out the rupture now. Bo3 will back up for the moment, rolling from Tiger. BKB starting to fight onto the Omni Knight. That's a good find as well. Poppy in trouble. Gonna chase him down. He's gonna be left behind. No buyback for 2.5 minutes. And he's a critical component of Secret's defense here.
Fighting with your Omni Knight in gonna be very hard. No buyback, like you said. It's gonna be gone for 100 seconds here.
Like, you can guarantee Liquid aren't going to wait around.
He's just port here as well.
Oh, the roll, the roll! Okay, that... I'm pretty sure Nisha right now is rocking back and forth in his chair. That was uncomfortably close. Tiger, he's been getting value out of this spell prison. Good lord.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're pinging it. We know Liquid, they don't hesitate anymore. They want to force a mistake out of Secret. Secret will go in Yapsor with the toss back. Boyfo with the BKB, the Hex thrown out as well. Able to back away, they're all in control, but Timberman's BKB running out soon. And Drow just getting hit onto him, he's in trouble here. He's going to need some reinforcements. We'll back away towards the fountain. Bo3 able to timber chain far out of there. And Secret taking a lot of damage here. Haven't used the glyph as well. Frame rate is dipping. I wonder if someone's going to crash at this rate. Liquid with a swarm just hitting onto the tier 4s. Yeah, they can just go for it. Bo3 standing his ground still, buying time for Drow and the Buzz to hit the throne. Liquid, they're going to knock Secret out. They need to fight right now. Battletrons, but Timberman going in with the stun control on the quick, but the Buzz have not been dealt with. Liquid do it. They take out Secret. It's a 2-0 victory. My God, was it a close one?
That's pretty crazy. They got the, in the end. Yeah, the Enchanted Remnant maybe? Yeah, he